In the past 3 years, I've sold almost $5 million worth of name brand products on Amazon without running any ads, creating any products, or buying stuff from China. In this video, I'm gonna give you everything you need to know to get started with Amazon FBA retail arbitrage in 2024. I'm gonna go inside Marshall's and show you guys the entire process. Let's get it. We're gonna show you guys what products are good to sell, what products are bad to sell, how to get ungated, how to send products off to the Amazon FBA warehouse, how to get started selling Amazon, and everything in between. Super excited to show you guys the entire process. So to start off, guys, what actually is Amazon FBA retail arbitrage? Well, Amazon FBA stands for Fulfillment by Amazon, where we ship products off in bulk to the Amazon FBA warehouse, and they handle the rest, the customer service, the individual fulfillment, everything like that. The reason Amazon's able to give such a good customer experience through Amazon Prime is because they house the inventory for us, and us as retail arbitrage sellers can go in store and find discounted name brand products that customers already know, like, and trust, and ship them off in bulk to the Amazon FBA warehouse, and they're gonna handle the rest of the process. A lot of people recommend getting started selling Amazon FBA with super complicated and expensive models like Amazon Wholesale, buying bulk products from manufacturers and distributors, or Amazon Private Label, which is buying products from China and creating your own brand on Amazon. Those are super complicated and expensive for beginners. Retail arbitrage, you can get started with like $500 to $1,000. In this video, you're gonna literally see a crystal clear blueprint on everything you need to know to get started. Buying discounted name brand products customers already know, like, and trust, and selling them on Amazon for a profit. So to start off, guys, what products actually sell best on Amazon? The cool thing is, it's gonna be all big name brand stuff, what makes sense, people are already searching for, but you don't need to do any guesswork. All you need to do is get a free 2-week trial of SellerAmp right here, which is the product scanning app of choice here, right? And then all we need to do is pull up the barcode right here on a product and take SellerAmp and scan that barcode here, and then it's gonna pick up and actually connect into Amazon's database so we can see exactly what this product sells for. So we can see here, over on the left is the BSR, which is how fast the product specifically sells right here, and then next to it is the estimated sales per month, how fast that listing sells. BSR stands for sales rank, aka best sales rank, which is how fast a listing sells. So the lower the sales rank, the better. As a beginner, you primarily want to stay below 150,000 sales rank here. So SellerAmp's going to tell us how fast an item sells and if it's profitable with all the Amazon fees and shipping, etc. here. So for example, we can see this listing we can pick up for $39.99 right here, right? And if we plug that in here on SellerAmp, we can see we would lose $16 profit per sale, and if we put 40 bucks into this, we would have a negative 41% ROI, which is absolutely not what we're looking for. However, if you're at home taking notes, what you should be looking for is under 150,000 sales rank, $3 plus profit per unit, 30% plus ROI, so return on investment. And the cool thing is SellerAmp takes into account shipping, fees, sales tax, all of that stuff here. So what about shipping, people in the comments? You don't gotta worry about that. And we can actually see the supply and demand on this listing over time, scrolling down here and taking a look at the charts as well. So we can actually see what this listing's been selling for over time. And then we can see that back in August 2nd, there were 36 sellers, and now there's only 21, which makes perfect sense. Demand went up for back to school. This is a backpack here, and naturally the competition went down. So the cool thing is you can see what this listing sold for over time, and if it's profitable today using Amazon fees. There's no guesswork in terms of what sells well. Just take a look at what has a good sales rank using SellerAmp, which is 19 bucks a month. Right, let's see what we got, guys. Let's see, what's this guy going for? Damn, 57 bucks here. I have a feeling this is actually probably gonna be good here. Okay, so this is 30 bucks. So this is very close to being profitable. It actually is profitable. It's $4 profit, 14% ROI. The problem is, guys, the rank is over 1 million. So this is an absolute pass because this doesn't sell enough. This is a parka in the summer. So this probably is gonna have a way higher sales rank right now than it would during the winter. Let's see if there's even an Amazon listing here. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay, wow. So this is actually very, very profitable, guys. So we can see, so 80 bucks here going for 160 on Amazon, $30 profit, 37% ROI. Once again, good, just a pretty high sales rank, unfortunately. So if we scroll down to the chart here, we can see very, very blocky, unfortunately, right here. So this is not good right there. Let's see, ooh. Damn, once again, another one that's totally good here, just slow selling, unfortunately. So you have to keep an eye on that. Even though stuff can be very profitable like this is, it looks like it would be selling really well. It's about a 4 million rank. So even though we would make $7 profit, this is not good. And that's the nice thing too, guys. You basically just have to literally just scan everything the first time you go to a store, because that's how you learn, right? There's literally thousands and thousands of products in here. Everyone has local places to them as well, right? And you can find discounted products here, and some of them are gonna be profitable. You just have to make sure they're profitable and they sell quick, which it looks like we probably have our first one of the day right here. Let's see. We got a Marshall's price tag on this. Let's see, is there a comparable here? So I don't think so. This is actually going for, yeah, 30 bucks here. So if this is like $12.99 here, plugging that in, be like $6 profit on this right here, and there's a good ROI on this as well. We would have to figure out how much they're selling this for, but I bet this is probably profitable here. It's a little bit higher of a sales rank. However, it has good reviews, and if we scroll down here to the Cupid chart, we can see this is totally moving as well. So even though this is a little bit higher sales rank, this product's totally selling. 20 bucks here. It's a little bit high of a retail here. Yeah, so this is 20, yeah, buying for 19, selling for 30. Right here, we would just about break even, so that's actually pretty close to being profitable. Right there, some name brand stuff here as well. See, they got literally a bajillion of these. I don't think there's an Amazon listing though here. Yeah, okay, so this one's once again a very high rank, unfortunately. Check this gray guy here. Let's see, 19, nope. Reebok's another brand I've done some good work in before. Let's see. How much is this guy going for? Oh, no, 10 bucks here only. Ah, no Amazon listing. Let's look up if there's a Reebok. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we got no listing right there. Found those awesome Adidas shorts there last time too. Let's see. There's a lot of like not name brand stuff, so you have to sift through it a little bit and find the stuff that is big name brand. All right, guys, so we got a winner right here. We can see 2K sales rank going for $12.99 right here, and then on Amazon selling for about 28 bucks. So typing that in, we'd see $5 profit. Great sales velocity as well, in that it's got about 6,000 estimated sales per month. Got 2 pairs right here. We'll definitely look for other ones too, and similar ones as well. And then we'll scroll down here and take a look at the chart too, and then we can see very, very stable pricing. We can even see some people getting buy box share. Looks like closer to like, yeah, 28 right there briefly. And we can see very good movement in the offer count, that bottom Cupid charts. We can see this is selling well right now and has sold well over time. So this is a good example of a winning product right here. And I know some of you guys are seeing this video and thinking, okay, great, Miles, you can sell big name brand products, but I can't, I'm gated. My friends, luckily, in 2024, ungating is totally doable, even if you're a complete beginner. I'll leave a link down below in the description. I have a full list of products, a lot of which will auto-ungate you. So even if you're a newer seller, Amazon wants to avoid people selling fakes on their platform, so you have to provide documentation for a lot of big brands like Under Armour, like Fila, for example, like Carhartt. However, a lot of small brands like Stafford, 32 Degrees, and ColourPop, a lot of those will automatically approve you. So make sure if you're a newer seller, you go through that auto ungate list. And if you find something like Under Armour, for example, you want to sell, you can just go to a big website like Target or soccer.com, buy 10 of a product that's also listed on Amazon, and then you're going to have that purchase receipt or invoice that you can submit off to Amazon. So ungating, I like to do online or smaller brands that are auto ungating. You can actually check that through SellerAmp as well. So if you want to sell the whole Under Armour brand, you just got to go on soccer.com, Target, or Champs, find a cheap Under Armour product that's also listed on Amazon, order 10 of it, and you can just sell it break even on your store, and that's going to unlock the entire Under Armour brand right there. I'll link in the description my full ungating tutorial as well as my full auto ungate list too. You guys can download to get ungated and a ton of stuff really quick, even if you're a completely brand new seller. All right, we got a winner, guys. We can see 6-pack here, only $8 as well. They retail for 16, plugging in 7.99 right here. I had to manually look these up, actually. I just seen them online arbitrage and I had a feeling they were pretty close to being good. So we can see about $4 profit, 47% ROI. Does that change your life? Absolutely not. Does an easy $40 profit on 10 pairs of those benefit you over time? Absolutely. It's way more fun than working a job you don't like. We'll take a look at the Cupid here and we can see rock solid stability as well and good offer count movement on that bottom Cupid chart as well. So that's totally a winner. All right, guys, so what are the best places to do retail arbitrage at? What are the best stores to go to? So we're in Marshall's right now. Ross, TJ Maxx, Burlington are great for beginners. The really good places for retail arbitrage are going to be outlet stores like the Puma outlet, Under Armour outlet, Converse outlet, Carhartt outlet if they have outlets. Grocery outlet is a sleeper as well for a lot of you guys in like the Northeast or like California. Ollie's is another good place, as well as mom and pop stores locally. A really good pro tip for retail arbitrage is building relationships with the employees, and that they'll put you on deals and let you know new markdowns and let you know new stuff that's recently come out. So those are my favorite places to do retail arbitrage. And it's really important to just your first couple times coming somewhere, scan everything, because you don't yet know what actually does best, when the markdowns are, if you haven't taken the time to build up the compounding and really know how to navigate that stuff, guys. So whoever sells discounted name brand products is a great place to start. And I've personally seen the most success with outlet stores specifically for retail arbitrage, because you know they're going to be discounted, and like the Puma outlet is only going to have Puma stuff, for example. Under Armour outlet's only going to have Under Armour, for example. So you can already vet that a brand is reseller friendly, taking a look at it. Meanwhile, at Marshall's, you have to take a look and make sure there's 3+ third-party sellers, make sure there's no IP complaint history of the offer count going like randomly plummeting right there as well. Those are the best places to do retail arbitrage. So we're taking a look at the Halloween costumes, for example. It's really important to note, guys, that you can't get romantic about like seasonal demand. Products typically are a lot less seasonal than you think. I sell hoodies during the summer and slides during the winter. The only stuff that you can kind of like rely on like your intuition around demand, I would personally always rely just on the seller amp data, is gonna be stuff like New Year's and Halloween, where it's really not gonna do well unless it's that time of year. Like Thanksgiving plates aren't really gonna do well unless it's during Thanksgiving, but people buy slides during the winter and hoodies during the summer. Focus on what data seller amp is showing you, not what you think, because that's a mistake I see a ton of beginners make. Let's see, take a look at this guy right here. Let's see, so we can take a look at this right here. All right, I'm gonna give that a scan here. So let's see. This Adidas stuff I've seen good. I've been looking at this all-in arbitrage right here. You can see 19.99 right here. Right, so we can see, boom, yeah, $7 profit, 37% ROI right here, and very FBM dominant. So a lot of people are merchant fulfilling this, they're not FBAing it, which typically means it's very good, it's just seasonally only good right now. So this is totally cool here. We can see $7 profit, that's a nice product, and now these other colors are probably gonna be good as well. That one, let's see, tie-dye vibe here as well. What's this guy going for? $19.99, so this one is not good. We'll lose $3 a piece. However, we can see that it has been actually very recently, interestingly enough, sometimes you got to do a little navigation here. Really recently, buy boxing as high as like 43 here, which actually makes this good. So this means the people who bought this a little while ago and FBA'd it actually made pretty good money on it right there. That's not quite going to be good right now, just because we're at the tail end of the season or so here. Take a look at these green ones as well. Holy crap, okay. All right, okay, this is a absolute banger product here. All right, here we go, y'all. So this is the product of the day so far. So we're here at $19.99 right here, right? And we can see $13 profit, 65% ROI. So this is $25 profit right here. And so the playbook is you figure out if the employees have more of these, and you drive around to every Marshall's to find them, because they're selling 9,000 times a month, 1K rank, phenomenal. And then we'll take a look down here at the Keep It chart, and we can see, right, the demand is really, really good. And the offer count's nicely moving right here as well. So this is a total example of a nice profit winning product here at 52 and 20. And obviously you build out your own criteria over time. I'm just showing you guys what's possible with this stuff. All right, so there's obviously lots of different types of products you could potentially sell on Amazon. So here are the pros and cons of different niches. It is important to note, guys, that at the end of the day, we're pretty much just buying seller amp data. Like we're taking a look at what seller amp at Keep are showing is good. We're not buying products, we're buying data. We're just taking a look at whatever seller amp is saying looks good and has looked good over time here. However, take the toy category, for example. So toys are really good during the fourth quarter, but not as good during other times of the year. Specifically, a lot of the big toy brands are actually sold by Amazon themselves. Pet supplies, for example, is a very reseller friendly category. It just typically, the way the pet supply chain works, tends to be more wholesale sellers. Shoes and clothing, for example, like we just scanned a bunch of right there, is, in my opinion, one of the more reseller friendly categories, with big brands like Puma, Under Armour, New Balance, that there's lots of profit even for new sellers to go ahead and take advantage of. Same thing with sporting goods. There's a lot of big brands in those categories, and there's good seasonality, and there's demand for it year-round specifically. Beauty products, for example, are great to find from like Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, etc., or online arbitrage specifically from Sephora, Ulta, or the brand website. There's very low returns on those products too, so they're super cash flow efficient. And the grocery category, which is great from like Grocery Out or Ollie's if you have those locally to you, or as a wholesaler are very good because people very rarely return them. You just have to make sure you abide by Amazon's expiration date guidelines. So there's tons of profit in all different types of categories, even some of the ones I didn't mention. However, those are going to be the main and largest ones, in my opinion, along with home and kitchen specifically, but focus on whatever you can find profitable. And then over time, you can get more tactical in terms of taking a look at specific types of products and specific niches. That does tend to be the way your store goes over time, because you get really good at buying from like Kohl's.com or buying from like UnderArmour.com or buying from the Puma outlet specifically, and you tend to have a lot of that type of inventory as you get better. All right, which one of you guys came here? My clearance section's completely cleared out. Which one of you guys was this? Ooh, this guy covered up here. So this could be very good, or an employee just covered it up and that makes it harder for us to scan it. Here, let's see. Yeah, obviously not everything's gonna scan right here. Let's see, $8 right here. Typically have a lot of good luck in the beauty clearance section right here. A couple of these guys are not scanning. Take a look at this right here. Let's see, $10 right here. Let's see. Yes, this is definitely not good. So for example, this is actually a product that sells pretty quick here. This unfortunately is not profitable, right? So in terms like what bad products look like, they either have really high sales ranks or bad looking keeper charts where like the offer count's going up and the price is going down, or very blocky keeper charts where we don't really see much actual movement, or they're not quite profitable enough. So the big red flags you want to avoid are like competition going up, price going down, really blocky offer count movement. So for example, this is actually a pretty good example of blocky offer count movement you would want to avoid, specifically right here on this product, or just no demand, the sales rank's really high, or you just can't find it specifically profitable. One pro tip for retail arbitrage though is getting what's called a sales tax exempt permit that you can get from your state's website to help you avoid sales tax. So for example, depending on your state, if you live in like Delaware, Montana, Oregon, New Hampshire, you don't have sales tax in anything to my knowledge. A lot of other states will be not having sales tax for certain types of products, but if you're gonna be doing a lot of retail arbitrage and you live in a state that does have sales tax, getting a tax exempt reseller's permit is a very good idea. For retail arbitrage, it's actually gonna be required for wholesale on Amazon, and then some places like Walmart.com will even let you use it for online arbitrage as well. You can just Google like Walmart tax exempt for good guidelines on that. You guys not good here. Love the idea of backpacks this time of year as well. Let's see, 35. This guy's going for 25. I bet you these were profitable at one point though. Let's see. We can see here. Oh, damn. So these were totally good at certain points here, guys. We can see hanging out up around like, yeah, literally buy boxing in the 50 range at one point. So up at 50, right? We can see this was historically profitable, is not currently profitable. However, in terms of right now, guys, the fourth quarter is coming up, which is by far the best time of the year. So if you're watching this in, late August, early September when we're dropping it, it's a great time to go ahead and get prepared for the best time of the year, which is specifically between Black Friday and Christmas. So you can really nicely get going here, guys, and learn. And then during Black Friday, there's gonna be a bunch of good, crazy deals to get listed, merchant fulfilled, not even to worry about shipping off to Amazon FBA, because when you're a newer seller, people always ask me how much of a product you specifically buy. And in my opinion, as long as you can see other sellers merchant fulfilling it, you can get going with just a couple of units specifically. And then over time, as you get better, you can find a lot more winning products, and you can also really nicely get going with online arbitrage too, because retail arbitrage is great for higher profit margins typically, but online arbitrage, what I predominantly focus on my channel, is a little bit more scalable because you can buy a lot more units and find a lot more scale when you're just working from home on the computer. All right, guys, so great retail arbitrage sellers scan everything. They get to know the employees well. They find other people nationwide that are on the same mission. And sellers who do not succeed with retail arbitrage do not stick with it for 6 to 12 months. Don't take the time to get ungated. Don't take the time to ask questions in the comments. They don't find other sellers to work with, and they quit super, super quick. So if I had to tell you a couple things that I wish I knew when I started, it would be to stick with it for 6 to 12 months, really take the time to learn, build relationships in an industry, and really take the time to actually dig in and identify with being an Amazon seller, because that's the only way it's gonna work long term. So other advanced tips and tricks for retail arbitrage is definitely gonna be finding other sellers nationwide to just mastermind and build friends with. We have a completely free Discord community, I'll link in the description down below. So just big pro tips, advanced retail arbitrage tips are gonna be find other sellers to work with. That was a huge thing for me, finding other sellers that are hitting the same stores nationwide and just making the process a lot more fun. You also avoid a lot of mistakes like that too. The reseller certificate, like I mentioned, is really good. Discounted gift cards from Card Bear and Top Cashback are really, really good as well. and building relationships with employees, or just coming to the same stores a lot so you can learn their sales cycle, when they do new markdowns and when they put out new inventory. All right guys, so now you know the entire process of retail arbitrage, except how you actually send your inventory off to the Amazon FBA warehouse. So that's what I'm gonna show you how to do right now. Now, why didn't I buy any products in this video? Because if I showed you the exact products I'm selling, that would sacrifice the integrity of my Amazon account. So we make this video showing you guys how to use SellerAmp and everything like that. We don't necessarily buy the products we show, because that would show you and let you find my exact storefront, and I don't want you to see that here. Let's jump right into the Amazon FBA shipment tutorial and show you how you can use Boxum to send inventory to Amazon quick and easy. All right guys, so I know shipping products to Amazon FBA can be incredibly tedious and confusing if you're a beginner, and that's why we created Boxum, which is our brand new Amazon FBA shipment software that you can actually try out completely free on our website, boxum.com. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like to list products and actually ship products off to Amazon FBA. So we're here in the create shipment part of Boxum. We're gonna show you guys what it actually looks like to create a shipment. So we'll call it 15 video minute tests, for example. Right there, fulfillment type, FBA. You can actually change your ship from address as you want to. Right here, you'll see as we go through Boxum, it's so much easier than Amazon Seller Central. Luckily, a lot of you guys as beginners can just use Boxum from the get-go, and you can try it free, so it's way easier than Seller Central, and it's also way cheaper than other listing softwares right there, and has more features. So we'll do packet type, we'll do case factor right here, labeling preference, seller labels, and then box content. 2D barcodes is really important. They're special 4x6 barcodes. You can actually get these free from UPS on the UPS website as well, that make it easier for Amazon employees to process your inventory. And I like to print FBA labels as you prep and box them right here as well. Like doing custom SKUs to track products easier, and then auto list 20% above the buy box. It's another thing. If you're a beginner, just auto list 20% above the buy box, and once inventory checks in, match the buy box here. So now we'll go ahead and add in an ASIN number right here and hit new SKU. And then let's say 20 units, quantity per case 20. Buy cost, you add in your purchase cost, obviously, once you actually get the product in. Supplier, you can go ahead and hit Kohl's. You obviously want to keep that organized. Date purchased, you want to put in the date you purchased it right here. And now we'll keep moving through the shipment process. And you see that custom SKU looks good right there. We'll go ahead and hit continue right here as well. And now we'll go ahead and hit confirm shipment right here. And then we want to go ahead and we can print those F and SKU labels right here, which are what goes on the barcode or over the poly bag on the specific item right there. Nice and easy. You can get those on Amazon. And then we'll go ahead and hit bulk assign. Let's say you do 5 units, 4 units per box, 20 units total here. We'll go ahead and add the box dimensions right here, box weight. And now instead of doing a bunch of drag and drop in, it's nice and easy with Boxum. Then we can go ahead and open up the 2D barcodes right here. So these are those 4x6 labels. The big label here is the 2D barcode. It makes it easier for Amazon employees to process your inventory. They'll go ahead and continue right here and keep moving through the shipment process right there as well. So you guys can see this stuff's not that intimidating. Just SellerAmp, keep a Boxum, understanding sales rank, what a keep chart looks like, what a blocky keep a chart looks like as well. Then we just got to hit accept shipping charges right here, and we'll go ahead and print that shipping label right there as well right here. So we might be a little bit over 15 minutes right here, but we can go ahead and see. Boom. Then we got that shipping label right there. Slap that on the box along with that 2D barcode. You can reprint them as you see fit. Put the F and SKU labels on the products right there, and not that intimidating, guys. You just got to get in the game and get started. So now you guys know the entire process of selling products on Amazon FBA. You've seen what a good product looks like, how to find products with the retail arbitrage. You know all the product research criteria. You've probably joined the free Discord by now. If you want to see the whole process of online arbitrage, I have a 6-hour free course. Yes, 6 hours completely free. There's timestamps. It's so sick. I'm super proud of it. You can check out a link to the free course right here. Make sure to subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.